gunsmith was making weapons for the Vox. We squashed that gunsmith.
Booker, there's the impound.
We're gonna have to get through an army to get those tools.
Our own. Make no mistake, soldiers. The Vox and weapons go together like fire and gunpowder. One spark, and we'll have a blaze we cannot control.
Open fire!
Think you can pick this?
Let me see. Done. There they are, the tools.
Now we just have to get them back to the Vox, and then we get our airship. Locked. Elizabeth!
Give me a second. There you go. Who are we really helping by getting guns for the Vox Populi?
It's gonna help us.
Daisy can make a change, can't she? Make things better for the people here.
Sure. Well, we sure as hell aren't gonna be able to carry all this back to the shop. God, we didn't think this all the way through. What is that?
It looks like a tear to another version of this room that doesn't have any tools in it.
Well, if the tools aren't in there,
Then they must be back
at the shop.
Booker, if we go into this tear up, I don't think there's any turning back. Are you sure you want to go now?
Come on, let's head back to the gunsmith and finish our deal. I aim to be on that airship and well shut of this place for long.
Booker, if the Vox get their weapons, there's going to be a revolution just like Les Miserables. These people are gonna have better lives.
Yeah.
sea of forest at the beginning of a fire. Before the first flame, you see them possums and squirrels running through the trees. They know what's coming. But the fat bears with their bellies full of honey, well, you can't hardly wake them up from their comfortable hibernation. We're going to Emporium, and then we gonna see what it takes to rouse them from their slumber. They argued something fierce at night, Lady Comstock and the Prophet. Could never make out what it was about from my bunk, though. After the worst, I seen she ain't left for morning prayer. So I crept upstairs to check in on her. And like a fool, I lingered. Scullery maid was what they called me when I walked into Comstock House. Murderer was what they shouted when I ran out.
Can you feel it? Daisy's moved these people. Things can change, Booker, and we can be a part of it.
I don't want to be a part of it. Once we get our airship, we'll be well shut of this place.
Two things, but I only mean one of them.
It's a sin when you...
You fucking do it! The hero of the Vox!
What the hell are they talking about?
Look at that poster. In this world, you're a hero.
I remember I led the Vox. Slate and I burned down the Hall of Heroes.
Booker. Your nose.
Hard to think of. Two memories in the same
Booker,
place.
come back to me. We're going to find Daisy Fitzroy.
And we're getting out of here on the First Lady. Let's go.
this world, you're a martyr.
These folk need a better class of hero. When it comes down to it, the only difference between Comstock and Fitzroy is how you spell the name.
We did it. I don't know if I brought us to a world where the Vox had weapons, or I created one.
Looks like I got a friend in town after all. Slate. He's fell in with these Vox Populi. And for irregulars, I will say, they're loaded for bear. Problem is, I gotta help them with their damn revolution first. Then we take Comstock House by storm. I do that, I get the girl.
No, this is not what I meant to have happen.
Elizabeth.
They're dead, Booker.
Come on. Let's leave this place. Let's go to the factory and get our airship. This isn't our responsibility, none of it. You just opened a door to this world and we stepped through.
Are you sure, Booker? Did I just bring us to a world where Chenlin was alive, or did I create it? I told you I always thought that my little trick was a form of wish fulfillment. I got my wish.
Brothers and sisters, I wish to speak plainly to you.
I found a lockpick.
When you look at you, you see a face of a person, yes? A human being. But do you know what Fink sees? He sees livestock. He sees the nag that pulls his plow. The monkey that shovels his corn. If he could feed you, he'd feed you hay. If he could bed you down in straw, he'd bed you down in straw. And when your arms get frail and your legs grow weak,
Onward! You're dead, Peg! He's fine!
I would like to offer some words of counsel to one Jeremiah. Now, I'm sure we're all familiar with Mr. Bates. Lots of real good people. He thinks we so
They can't get that door open unless someone takes that airship out.
We are loving. We love everybody who loves us. We don't love anybody who doesn't love us. We're peaceful with you, long as you're peaceful with us. But this notion escapes our understanding, Mr. Bates. Which is why we are left with no other option than to throw down tools and pick up rocks.
Need to sabotage the engine and bring this thing down.
Die, mongrel!
Okay, now to get off this thing.
Booker!
Come on, Elizabeth. Let's go find Daisy in the factory.
The gates are open! Now let's take their heads!
I'll make this last.
March ahead!
Daisy said she was coming here for Fink.
We need to take that elevator up. Bet it leads to Fink's office.
They're just right for each other, aren't they?
Who?
Fitzroy and Comstock. Lynn? Mr. Lynn? My God, I was so set on getting to Paris. I didn't really think that...
You couldn't have known this would happen.
I had a role in this catastrophe. If you want to pretend that we're purely innocents in this, then that's your prerogative, but...
Hello? Fink?
I saw you die, Booker. Saw it with my own eyes.
Fitzroy. Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my airship.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
Got a lock, needs picking.
That won't take but a minute. Ready.
Burn their bodies when you're done.
Do it now.
There you go!
Surround him! Make it quick.
No, no, no! She's going to kill that child. Booker, we have to do something. We have to act. We have to get in there. Come on, Booker, we've got to get out of here. Boost me up. Go to the window and distract Daisy. Go!
Is this it? Is this your movement, Daisy?
This is what needs to be done. You see, the founders ain't nothing but weeds. Cut them down and they just grow back. If you want to get rid of the weed, you gotta pull it up from the root. It's the only way to do it.
Elizabeth.
I guess it runs in the family.
Elizabeth.
Whoa, whoa, hey, easy.
Feel better already. send this to New York. They ain't getting the girl. Whoever they are. Maybe I did right by you and the Vox. But in the end, that don't square anything. Anna, I'm sorry.
Listen, I think you should talk to me. I know how this feels. Why don't you just come out of there? Elizabeth.
This is all I had.
Listen,
How do you do it?
how do I do what?
Forget. How do you wash away the things that you've done?
You don't. You just learn to live with it.
So the moment of truth between us. New York or Paris? No!
Shit. Come on, we gotta find a way to make this thing go faster.
There's gotta be some sort of throttle or accelerator.
Do you know what that looks like?
I don't know.
Help me find it! Elizabeth! Hang on to
No, that's the E.
No, that is certainly it.
No, it's not.
If they play the whole song, he'll come back.
Is.
Try again.
No, you try.
Hurry, Booker, hurry!
Nope, that is
Stop
not.
it!
Fine.
Stop it! You don't
Here
know
we
what
are.
you're doing!
There it is.
You've done it now. He's coming back. He's coming back.
The notes were correct.
The instrument was not.
One needs both to get his attention.
But if you know how to sing to him,
He will take you where you need to go.
Who are you?
we are where we are needed.
And needed where we are.
So Comstock uses these songs. Are there others we can use? Something to keep the bird off our back?
Perhaps you should ask the maestro himself.
So where is he? Of course. Well, at least they left the piano.
Booker. That's Comstock House. If we're gonna find him, we should start there.
The Vox are coming! We need to leave the dock! We need to push off immediately! The Vox are coming!
Where are these people going?
Wherever the Vox Populi ain't.
Come on, you can do it! Just jump! Jump!
Honey, I
Come
can't
on,
do
jump!
it! I cannot do it! I'm sorry!
You need to remove your belongings or we can't take any more people! The barge is at full weight! We're taking off now! Disembark!
I just want to leave. I didn't do anything.
Gun him down! Can't get a shot!
help me out with this lock?
Come on, give me something challenging.
What is it about that song that brings in the bird?
It always has. When I was younger, I used to be excited when I heard it.
Excited?
He was all I had. He fed me, brought me books. He was my friend.
Friend?
Until I grew up. Then I hated him. Because he was my warden. He's just Comstock's pet, isn't he? Just like me. It's done. Look at this. Fitzroy's no better than Comstock. Was she?
Once people get their blood up, it ain't easy to settle it down again.
This is on our hands, isn't it?
Locked. Elizabeth?
Looks simple enough. All done.
Perfect.
Electricity! Sparks and sparks of bottle. Zeus sits in me. A carnival of cribs at your disposal!
Get what's coming to me.
There's the
This prophecy business. You don't think anyone can really see the future, do you?
I saw something once when I first got here. A dream. It was New York, but larger than any New York I ever saw. It was burning.
Hope none of the prophet's magic is rubbing off on you.
Think you can crack this one open?
Give me a second. There. I just realized who those two are. They, well, at least she, invented the technology that allows the city to float.
Giant balloons.
Quantum particles, suspended in space-time at a fixed height.
So, not giant balloons?
But the thing is, my book said they disappeared several years ago.
I told you they'd come.
No, you didn't.
Right. I was going to tell you they'd come.
But you didn't.
But I don't.
You sure that's right?
Something tells me they're not exactly what they appear.
I was going to have told you they'd come?
No,
The subjunctive?
that's not the subjunctive.
I don't think the syntax has been invented yet.
It would have had to have been.
Had to have had been. That can't be right.
They seem to want to help.
They seem to be out of their
Odd,
minds.
isn't it?
What's odd?
The fact that we sometimes...
Finish each other's sentences.
Exactly.
It would be odder if we didn't.
How do you suppose they manage that?
I'll get back to you after I figure out the floating city bit. Come on. Comstock House is up ahead.
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne. He was grooming me, wasn't he?
Comstock? Yeah, I think so.
Why lock me up?
I'm...
The district's out. Execute anybody who looks like they give us trouble. Anyone with a gun, anyone wearing a knife.
Mr. Comstock, when we next meet, it won't be to parley. See, I went out to that Hall of Heroes to scalp your false shepherd for you. Turns out, though, DeWitt speaks Sioux. He helped me to swap words with this crippled child I've been, looking after. Now, after hearing how the kid has fared in your city, I'm thinking when we take your pelt, I'll let him hold the knife.
Here you go, you sons of bitches! No one escapes!
Can you open this?
Ah, this won't take long at all. Done.
Good him! Like hell!
Those turnstiles are one way. Should we check out the bookstore before?
Elizabeth?
Let me see. There.
Ancient mariner, let the bigger undertow disperse the hated albatross.
Check out downstairs. Make it quick.
Sally! The bastard snuck in while the Vox was shooting up the place and took my girl! Got her locked up in the salty oyster, his hidden closet he keeps all his treasures. Just need to hit the button under the register to open it, but...
Kill you all!
These lock when we pass through. We won't be able to return.
open this?
It's a simple dual-dial lock. My book said most fools keep the combination no more than 20 feet away.
Let's hope we find one of those fools. This might be it. Why are you so keen on lock-picking and code-breaking?
If you put a person in a cage, they develop an interest in such things.
I suppose so.
And I won't be locked up again, but...
Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you...
Promise me.
I will stop him.
That is an oath you cannot keep. But promise me that if it comes to it, you will not let him take me back.
It won't come to that. All right?
Look, Fox are tearing this place apart.
Push him out of cover!
It's locked. Back there at the shop. What you asked me to do.
Let's not discuss it.
No, what did that thing do to you?
If he were to take me back, that's death, Mr. DeWitt. Or something so like it I cannot tell the difference. city going to come back from this?
Maybe it shouldn't.
I see him! Butcher you! Force him out! Get him out of cover!
Thinking about that dream that you had. New York on fire. There's something about it.
Beg for day. I lost him! Ah, slut!
Beyond that gate lies Comstock House.
Lady Comstock, how lovely to see you. Wonderful of you to make the journey, especially considering your painful death 19 years ago.
Lady Comstock?
The dress. The thing has mistaken me for my mother.
Your fingerprints do not seem to be your own today, Lady Comstock. Are you unwell?
This isn't going to work.
I think it can.
Your mother's dead, Elizabeth.
Yes. I think it's time I paid my respects. Let's head to where she's buried. There's the graveyard, where my mother's buried.
Where are you going?
Come on.
What are we looking for?
There it is.
Now!
You bet.
It's your mother's grave.
They have her preserved in an airtight chamber. Her fingerprints will get us into Comstock House.
She's your
A
mother.
mother who abandons their child doesn't draw a lot of sympathy in my book.
Take a moment to think about what you're doing.
There. Will you open the door, or do I have to go in without you?
Elizabeth.
It's her. How are you, Mother? All locked up in there, huh? Looks like you and I have some common ground.
Let me do it.
No.
Let me do it.
You see, child, you chose to follow a false shepherd, and he has led you astray. What I do for love. What lion does not cringe to see their coven pain, but spare the rod, spoil the child. If you won't listen to me, perhaps you will listen to your mother.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
Where did she go?
Hold on, you need to rest for a minute.
No, I'm getting that hand.
Elizabeth, why is your mother a ghost?
She's not. He used me to power that device. He opened up some kind of tear. What am I? My God. Is she the source of my power?
But what is she? Alive or dead?
Why'd you ask what?
When the delicious question is when.
The only difference between past and present
Is semantics.
lives, lived, will live.
Dies, died, will die.
If we could perceive time as it truly was,
What reason would grammar professors have to get out of bed?
like us all, Lady Comstock exists across time.
She's both alive and dead.
She perceives being both.
She finds this condition disagreeable.
Perception without comprehension.
It's a dangerous combination.
Look! Footsteps.
She goes to unfinished business.
We have to follow her. Convince her to open the gate to Comstock House.
It's a shame you have need of her to enter Comstock House.
Frankly, she doesn't seem all that cooperative.
There is a way to bring her to reason.
3 truths you must discover first.
Truths which, in this world, Comstock has destroyed.
If only one of you had the power to alter time and space.
That would be a blessing, wouldn't it?
Well, they're sarcastic.
There's something off about Lady Comstock.
Yeah, I noticed.
No, you don't understand. She doesn't belong here. I brought something through. I'm not so sure it was her.
Out there! Gun him down!
Elizabeth, little help?
I'll give it a whirl. Got it.
It's a tear.
There's something in there. Should I open it?
You are!
That's my mother.
I assure you, madam, my sexual interest in your dear prophet is non-existent.
And Madame Lutece.
Furthermore, the man is quite sterile. It's a lie. Come again, you little bastard! I want you out of my house!
Sterile.
They weren't my parents.
Then what were you to them?
The child that they decided to imprison. She deserved whatever Comstock did to her.
Comstock seems to
What
have
did you
been
mean
made
before when you said Lady Comstock didn't belong here?
She's almost feral. It's like she's a reflection. I don't know.
until they become unrecognizable or cease to exist. Comstock seems to have been made sterile by simple exposure to our contraption. A theory. Just as sexual reproduction can de-emphasize the traits of each parent, so goes the effect of multiple realities on our own. Your traits dissipate until they become unrecognizable or cease to exist.
Descend shall burn!
Need some help with this.
Give me a second. Done. This place have to do with my mother?
Footsteps seem to go down to the vault.
if I do this sabotage, all their patents, all of them, Mr. Fink. Now, why does the Prophet want these two killed?
For the same reason Lady Comstock lies buried.
The child. And why does he want me to do it?
Because only you can make it seem an accident.
I don't think that's the real Lady Comstock. I think she's a combination of herself and my feelings towards her.
What do you mean?
I'm just so angry. At her and at my father. I think she's her, but she's also partly me. I'm not even sure I understand it myself.
The Archangel tells me that Columbia will only survive so long as my line sits the throne. Yet Lady Comstock produces no child. I have done what a man can do, yet there is no child. I've asked Lutece about the matter, but even she refuses to help.
Those pennants. Seems like the Vox have chosen their favorite color.
Seems about right. Got a lock, needs picking.
Sure thing. There you go.
But you two are dead. I took your funeral photo.
Yes, I made an absolute hash of it.
One doesn't expect a picture at one's corpse.
It came across so lifelessly.
Killed Lady Comstock. Lutessus.
And anyone who knew the truth was better dead than alive.
Stop. I'm just so specimen to corrupt prophet.
No, you are not. Elizabeth, listen to me. What you've been through, ain't nobody in the world deserves that. We are getting out of here, you got it? You're never gonna have to look back.
Rosalind Lutece is not my mother. Neither are you. But he killed you both because of me. I know you hate me for not being your daughter. And I hated you for not being my mother. Undo my suffering! This thorn from my heart! I owe you an apology! Comstock used me to bring you back, but I brought back a version of you from the reality that I had built up in my own head. He pretended to love you, like he pretended to love me. I am not your husband's bastard. I am his victim. My days of victimhood are done. We must forgive each other. Because there's one far worse than you, Rod.
The prophet killed me.
Because you wouldn't keep his secret about me.
If that's so, then why am I alive?
Not in this world. Maybe this is you in another. World where you never meet him.
Or where I saved him.
I don't know. Is that possible?
Find out, child. Find out.
Okay. Thank you.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. Stop it! Stop it! Don't hurt him! I'm sorry! I'm sorry. I never should have left. I never should have left. Take me back. Take me home. Please.
Elizabeth!